Dimitri here, and I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the 8.6 update and some of the new features that we've added. So screen recorder is a massive feature I've been working on for weeks now, and I've been refining it further even since this release. But it is essentially a Loom replacement with very, very good audio cleanup that's as good as crisp in some instances. It also has a timeline editor that allows us to edit these little animations like this in a JSON format. So we can make lower thirds graphics. This is just the start of the library, but I plan to build this out. So that is available as well. So the annotations and notes, that allows us to add arrows, numbers, blurred boxes, whatever we need to on the line. The audio is, I worked really hard on it to get it really, really versatile and clean to the point where you can, if you're that way inclined, do your own advanced settings where you can tweak every single little bit. But I've also given you some very quick and easy options that you can just click and edit. So it's very, very useful for just making this sort of Loom style videos. The video library allows us to share recordings online. So you can take a link just like you can with Loom, and you can share it. Now, one thing you can't do with Loom is that you can do expiry times and dates. So if you want to make a public, private, password protected, you can make the links expire. You can set custom expiry dates. And we also have embed codes so that if you want to have it on your website and embed it, you can play it directly from there. So that's a really good little feature. We also have these clickable links. So if you want to do SEO, do any of that kind of thing with a high DA domain, not that I think that is a particularly useful endeavor in this sort of case, but if you have some kind of way to push lots of links and then push it from there, that is also something that you can use and is available. So we have Private Drive, which is my version of Google Drive, and this is very quick to navigate. You can navigate using keyboard, so everything is keyboard first. This also syncs with other users using the same account. So if you want to share an account, you can do that. It's all fully private. You get 10 gigabytes of free space, so you can use it any way you like. And we also have quick launch integration where you can launch it from here, but you can also see all of your drive details from here. So if you launch Quick Drive and you just type drive, you're going to see the shortcuts for it. But if you type d dot, this will give you what is available on your private drive like this. And if you type, so that will show you that way. So if you want to very quickly look at the folders, for example, you can see the folders that you have and go down into it. Or if you want to just look at what's in there, you can very quickly get the link to any particular resource that you have. So in essence, it would be like getting the links from your Google Drive, but instantly from your browser without having to open any tabs. So super useful and very fast. This is the notes on the shared links that I just showed you. So the videos in the video library can come with explanatory notes, links that you can share with people. Technology Profiler is my version of Built With, so you can launch it just like that, and it will examine websites that even Built With can't do sometimes. So if you try and examine Cloudflare on Built With, it won't work. There's also a few sites that also won't let you work. So here you get robots text files, any the information, href lang tags, the kind of technology they're using. So it's very useful for developers if you just want a quick overview of what a website is doing, how it's built. Image upscaler is something I added in order to be able to work with images. So you can right click from, just find an image. If you just go to the website, so you can right click an image like this and you can upscale them directly there. There's two modes, and I have videos on all of these, but one is kind of simple logo and just simple line drawings, and there's also an AI version of it. Voice dictation allows you to launch Voice Dictator with a shortcut, and it's using Super Whisper or Whisper technology, but everything from your browser, and it can immediately type. So let me just show you how that can work. So if I create a new note like this and then trigger the quick voice dictation, this is a test to show you how quickly voice dictation works. You can see here it's going, and we can use it inside notes. We can use it anywhere where there's a browser field. If there's no browser field and you just trigger it, it will save the dictation to your clipboard, so you can paste it anywhere that way as well. Multi-tab content search. So this is allows you to search if you have multiple tabs open. This will allow you to search all those tabs at once. So for example, if I just do f dot, say Google, this will show me all the places where Google is shown, and you can go to exactly that place on the page. So that's super useful for people doing lots of research with many tabs open. YouTube sign out blocker is something that I added because I often kept making the mistake of wanting to switch an account but accidentally hitting sign out, and so I've blocked it. So now you can't accidentally hit sign out unless you actually undo it. So this way it will help you from, because if you sign out from here, it actually signs you out of all your Google accounts, and I kept doing that over and over. So I thought I'd just build something that will block it quickly. Bug reporting with Screen, I did make a separate video on this, but it allows you to report bugs in the software directly from here just by typing bug. This will launch it, and you can describe your thing, record a video, and then upload it straight to GitHub. So that is the bug reporter integrated into Quick Launch Toolbar. Mouse Launcher now allows you to launch every single app from Mouse Launcher. So if you type Mouse Launcher, and you'll see now these options don't include just regular things like browsing in the browser, but you can also just look at any app that we have, and you can launch it that way. So anything that we have in the toolset can now be launchable via mouse actions. So for those of you that prefer a mouse first workflow, that is there for you as well. Finally, we've got a cookie consent auto dismisser. So that's exactly like it sounds. It either accepts or denies all cookies automatically, so you don't have to constantly keep clicking those boxes. There is a separate page in a video, so just look for that on the website. But if you want to if not all cookie consents catch every single consent bar all the time. So if you find something that's particular to your country, then let us know in feature requests or bug reports, and we can try and add it to the tool. But at this stage, it catches a large amount of cookie consent banners, but not all of them. So if there's something that's very popular in your country, we can add that as well. And finally, I've upgraded the OCR scanner to where it's now much faster in scanning results. I upgraded the engine and made it a little bit more useful to work with lots of different formats, which I wasn't able to do so before. You'll notice the first load might take a second or two, but after it's loaded and it's done, the subsequent copies are actually very quickly. You saw that little yellow button pop up. That was to signify that it was already done. So that's how quick it is to do OCR scans with this new format. Obviously, if your scan surface is bigger, then it will take a little bit longer to process, but that's normal. But you'll find that even this kind of time is already much quicker than anything else out there for browser, because we're doing this everything on your desktop and not sending it to an API or anything like that. So that is the new 8.6 release. Please subscribe to our channel to have a look at the latest updates, and also go to the website and look at the changelog URL here, where we will keep posting new updates right here. So that is 8.6 from SEO Time Machines.